Caitlin Clark just proved she can turn heads even without a basketball in her hands. And when a set of bikini photos surfaced, the reactions came in louder than a championship crowd. Because while fans are used to seeing her in jerseys, sneakers, and that game day fire, this time she stepped into the spotlight in a completely different way, showing a side of herself that was relaxed, confident, and effortlessly bold. And that shift sparked everything from admiration to outrage, with people debating not just the bikini itself, but what it represented. Because for some, it was empowering to see a young star who has dominated the court embrace her personal style off it, while others rushed to criticize, saying it was too bold, too revealing, and not what they expected from someone in her position. Yet that's exactly what made the moment so powerful. Because Caitlin wasn't trying to fit into anyone's expectations. She was just being herself. And in a world where athletes, especially women, are constantly boxed into rigid public images, that authenticity is what made the photos resonate so deeply, showing her toned, athletic build and calm confidence without a hint of self-consciousness. And while critics were quick to jump in, her supporters were louder, pointing out the double standards that still exist. Because male athletes can show off their bodies on vacation without anyone raising an eyebrow. But the second a female star does the same, it becomes a debate. And that sparked a much bigger conversation than just about swimsuits. It became about freedom, individuality, and the right to exist outside of the performance people expect from you. And the fascinating part is that Caitlin herself didn't say a word. No explanations, no defenses, just silence, letting the photos do all the talking. And that silence only amplified the impact, because it showed she didn't need to justify enjoying her life. She didn't need to clap back at critics. She didn't need to play the media's game. And that in itself was a bold move, because in today's age, everyone rushes to clarify or apologize. But she simply allowed the moment to breathe. And in doing so, she shifted the conversation even more. And the truth is, the photos didn't feel staged or manufactured. They felt raw, genuine, like a glimpse into her life beyond the scoreboard. And that's what fans latched onto, because it reminded them that Caitlin Clark isn't just a highlight reel or a stat line. She's human. She laughs. She relaxes. She enjoys moments without worrying how they'll be perceived. And that's why the reaction exploded the way it did, because people aren't used to seeing her outside of basketball. And when they did, it shook their perception, forcing them to see her as more than just an athlete, but as a young woman writing her own story. And whether you're shocked, impressed, or caught somewhere in between, one undeniable truth remains: Caitlin Clark has the kind of presence that can spark waves with a jump shot or with a simple smile on the beach. And that's what makes her one of the most impactful figures of her generation. Because no matter the setting, she knows how to make people pay attention. And she does it without trying too hard, without faking it, and without losing herself. And that's exactly why her name continues to dominate both the court and the conversation.